and the Cape Conference constituency. My name is Bomela, the Cape Conference Youth Ministries Director, taking care of this ministry in the Eastern region. And with me, I have my colleagues who are ready to introduce themselves.
Good day, everybody. My name is John de Villiers, and I am the Youth Ministries Director in the Western region for the Cape Conference.
Good morning. It is my pleasure. I am Pastor Morne E. Furstenburg, and the Youth Ministries Director in the Northern region of the Cape Conference.
All right, thank you so much. As the Youth Directors of the Cape Conference, we are standing here ready to give highlights as part of our report of the activities and the events that took place in our department. You will recall that before lockdown, we had a few trainings that we conducted with the local churches, our BSTs taking care of our pathfinders, our adventurers, our ambassadors, and young adults. And unfortunately, just when we were ready to kick off, we had lockdown, and we needed to sit down and plan quickly as to how we are going to connect with our young people in the local churches. And briefly this morning, we are bringing that report, a virtual report. These are the plans we had put together as youth directors to connect with our local churches. I will be taking care of the senior youth, which is our ambassadors and our young adults. There, our simple highlight of a few items that we undertook so as to take care of that age group. For instance, with our ambassadors who are hit hard by so many calamities, hit hard by identity crisis and so many things surrounding their lives, we planned to put together a weekend, a health weekend, where we are focusing on their health. And in this instance, we were able to secure the services of the General Conference directors who were able to come and speak to our ambassadors. And we had on the 18th and the 19th of April, those speakers speaking to our ambassadors in the Cape Conference. And before that, we sat as directors with the local church directors and leaders for ambassadors in the local churches, where we basically shared with them ideas on how to do ambassador ministry. And in the month of June, as I moved from ambassadors, we embarked to work with other conferences in our union, the Trans-Orange Conference, the KwaZulu-Natal Free State Conference, and the Cape Conference, where we collaborated to bring to our young people in the SAU a youth congress, a virtual youth congress, which was a success. And we even looking forward again to work with these conferences and more in making sure that we connect with our youth. It was a successful program which ran for about 4 days, and we thank God that we were able to achieve something. May God bless you.
From the Pathfinders side, we had a very busy year, even though lockdown did affect our presentations and how we got to our members. And our churches also not being able to get together, we attempted to draw the honors onto online and present the honors from the online perspective on YouTube as well as on Zoom. We've had a number of people attend actually from all over the world, which has been a blessing to see how the digital platform can actually reach many different people. Secondly, I think a major highlight for us was our first e-camporee, where we ran a camporee over the weekend of Pathfinder Day of the 19th and 20th of September, where we also had a number of different people attend our e-camporee from all over Africa, actually. And it was truly a blessing. We really do enjoy seeing how our young people and Pathfinders can participate online and how they can share their ideas and learn more about the ministry and forward the ministry on these platforms. It's encouraging to see that our churches are starting to invest in the digital platforms, and we'd like to keep on encouraging you to do that. The next thing that we've attempted to do is have Master Guide online training in the form of Google Classroom, but yet also on Zoom, where we've had the curriculum we've gone through the curriculum through the year, and numerous people are almost ready for their investitures. So well done on that, and may God continue to keep you and bless you, and keep on pushing with the Master Guide ministry and the Pathfinders, so that we can continue to reach those young people that need to take on and pass on the baton to the next generation. So I'm going to hand over to Pastor Monet just to do some highlights of the adventurers.
Thank you very much, Pastor AJ, Pastor Bomela. Today, I want to highlight the adventurers. Sometimes when we think of virtual and going online, we think sometimes that our adventurers is maybe a little bit too young for these technologies, but we have realized that they know more than us, especially myself. We had a wonderful time with the adventurers, together with their directors and even their counselors and even some of the parents that came online. We had a special weekend on 26 to 27 June. And I must say, our speaker that we had for that day was very interactive with our adventurers. I must say, at first I was a little bit afraid. It's going to be sermons, but she made it interactive, and they joined in and they enjoyed the day. We had interactive sessions the afternoon as well with them. And then on Sunday, we went on with some of the awards that we did with the adventurers. I think this is something that COVID has taught us, that we can continue with God's work on a virtual background, using from the small little ones going up to even our senior youth. I want to encourage that we continue our work online, servicing the whole of the youth department, from the adventurers to the pathfinders, to the ambassadors, and even the senior youth. I thank you as an executive committee, and I hereby move to note the virtual report as presented by the youth directors.